Alright, what's up, guys? Well, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about The Last of Us, or I was gonna say remastered. You know what? That's why intros suck. But we're gonna talk about remastered, specifically The Last of Us. So if you guys are ready for this, buckle down and get right. Let's get right into the video. Today I'm just gonna do a little rant, basically about remasters because PlayStation can be a little goofy sometimes. They have their occasional W's. I'll be first to say it. They have their occasional W's, but when it comes to remastering, they show some games too much love and other games not too much love. For instance, The Last of Us. Okay, let's start it out. It came with Last of Us, The Last of Us remake, The Last of Us remastered Part 1, then Last of Us 2, and then they remastered Last of Us Part 2, and then they're going to make a new one that has both games and you can buy it for $100. Like, this is the type of stuff that they remastered it more times than freaking Marvel movies have failed movies. Like, it's honestly insane. It is like they have more remastered games than the times I said Yo Mama jokes, and I'm talking about a lot of Yo Mama jokes in the past. I used to have those hits memorized down to a T, guys. I don't think you understand. And it's part of one of those things that is just like hopping on bandwagon to get more money because, like, as you can see, Last of Us was last wrong way. Last of Us Part 2 remastered. It's a game that came out fairly recently. It is not that long ago. Yet they already remastered it and they're remastering again for another bundle just to sell it off. Like, there are much more games that deserve remastered. Like, if you've seen like Fear or Bloodborne, people have been asking for a Bloodborne remaster for how many years? Yet they keep remastering the same stuff. Like, they remastered Spider-Man 2 years 2 years later it came out. Hold on, let me pull it up right here. They remastered Spider-Man 2 years later. They remastered Final Fantasy. Fantasy also has a bunch of remakes. And Ghost of Tsushima. These were all very recent games, yet they all got the love of remasters before other games that are deserving. And because of this is always just is a cash grab because you see Last of Us popping off because it's a very popular game for good reasons. The first game was really good. The second one, has its ups and downs. And then they made a TV show about it, obviously because it's a very famous game, it's a very good game, and it's another cash grab. But the fact is that Sony has remastered the same game multiple times, and they're remastering the remake of the original game that they remastered. Wait, so basically, they made a remake of the game, then they remastered that remake, and then they added onto it more, and then they remastered the one part they added more. They're remastering both of those combined together. Like that's unnecessary. That's all, and you have to buy them separately every single time just for what? For a little bit improved graphics for a game that came out a year or two ago. That is just greedy corporation talking. Because in what world is it okay to be charging 40, 50, 60 buck games for the same games that we played 2 years ago? The graphics aren't the same. Like, what, you get better FPS, get better FPS on a game that isn't multiplayer, that doesn't require that much frame generation. Like, and the quality won't be that much better because, like, how much has technology improved since then? It's not an old, outdated game. It's a game where they just want to get more money on, and I can't believe that they're doing that instead of remaking games that fans are want. Because, like, if they want to make money, fans have been wanting to play games like Bloodborne for the longest time. They want a remake. They've been crying for it. I've been there. There's the outcry for Bloodborne is insane. Like, there's so many good games like freaking bro. If they remastered God of War, I would buy that so fast. If they remastered Infamous, like the two games I played, they were absolutely mind blowing. And I hear that the first three are way better. The only thing is, I can't play them because all I can do is stream them, but streaming them is not even that good. Yet all they do is show love to these really quick cash grabs that just make them a quick buck. Not even a quick buck, you guys know what I mean. But it's like absolutely absurd. Like, what kind of sick stuff are they playing? I understand big corporations all are about money, but like, Jesus Christ, the same game being re-released several times guys, come on, like. Like, the amount of time someone has been in and out with this thing, they would easily cost something. That is what we call for the streets. This game is for the streets. I enjoy playing it, but it's not worth re-releasing the same game multiple times. This is literally what I'm talking about, guys. The Last of Us Complete. I know you guys can't see very well. I'm sorry. It's right there now. Okay, it's right there, right? And I'm just like, all that for a changed logo. logo and just buy the same two games or the same game, like the two different parts again, is absolutely absurd, guys. This is not worth your money. I would not suggest buying this because the remasters are types of game that should happen like 10, 15 years later, where like they can get updated specs, but like the updated specs they're going is like going from like a 4050 to a 4070. Like in retrospect, that may sound like I mean, like it's not gonna be that much of a difference. Realistically, they get better graphics, better what? Just for the same game, buying the same game. Well, how much money are you gonna waste on just keep buying the same thing? I mean, and it's $99 for the both games. It's $99, which may seem cheaper in retrospect than buying every game the game separately. But like still, we've all played these games before. We've played these games before, and they're making us pay for them again and again and again. So just don't give into this greedy corporation stuff, guys. Don't waste your money on this. Go play go play another game. Go do some blade blades in the background. Literally, go chop down. Okay, don't go chop down a tree. Okay, don't do all that. Never mind. Go do something else with your money and your time rather than this, guys. That's just about it, guys. I want to let you guys know. Peace out, you dudes. See you in the next one.